Hello Aquarius and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is a general weekly reading for the Aquarius collective. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Aquarius and the cross watchers, everyone is most welcome here. And always please be reminded that this is a general reading for the week commencing the 6th of September and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective Aquarius. Let's find this card for you. As you know, this can just take a few moments, so please bear with me. And in the meantime, if you would like to consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. All right, Aquarius, the 6th of September, please. Aquarius, the 6th of September, please. There we are. Thank you. Well, the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, right up your alley. This is where we start your weekly reading, and the aces are the gifts from the universe to us. Whether this is something you have been co-creating with the universe or whether this is happening in divine timing, you are being handed the gift of the Ace of Swords this week. And the Ace of Swords absolutely signifies breakthroughs, new ideas, great mental clarity, knowing what you need to do to make these new ideas very, very successful in your life. This is the sword of truth after all. So you are being handed the authority of truth here. It will cut through any of that fog, any of those obstacles, anything that has been blocking you from making progress and bringing success into your life. Again, you're going to swell with new ideas due to this great mental clarity that you have at the moment. And these ultimately will be very, very successful. So a breakthrough week for you. Perhaps you've been kind of banging your head against a wall for a few weeks now, Aquarius. This is the week where all of that will disappear. Let us get all the cards on the deck for you. And we'll get into this weekly reading for you. Now, the card at the bottom of the deck this week, the overarching energy, is Temperance. And Temperance is always a call for balance and for moderation in your life, in all areas of your life, to take that balanced and that moderate approach. The other thing that Temperance always calls for is patience. Patience for this to all materialize into your life, perhaps patience with yourself, patience with others. But, slow and steady wins the race almost with this sort of patience that Temperance is asking you to take on board this week. So a great energy to have with you, especially with these breakthroughs. And if I, go back to my analogy against banging your head against a wall and all of a sudden the wall comes crumbling down with this Ace of Swords, perhaps just having the patience. You want this to happen overnight. Perhaps it's going to take a few days. Just keep that in mind. The Nine of Wands is crossing you this week. And the Nine of Wands is known as the Wounded Warrior card. This card represents your courage, your persistence, your resilience that you have shown through these harder times, through these blockages, through these obstacles that you have been facing. The Nine of Wands is the card, and it is a test of faith. The universe says you have passed with flying colours. You may be the wounded warrior. You may have, your head wrapped up in bandages there. You may have a few bruises, but you keep going. You've made it through the battle to tell the tale. The universe can see your courage, can see your persistence, can see your resilience. So whatever these blockages are, absolutely keep on going. And they're going to dissipate this week with the Ace of Swords, but keep on going. Keep on going with that resilience, that courage that you show, that persistence in getting through, and you will be rewarded. The Six of Pentacles is in your past position this week, Aquarius, and this is known as the reciprocity card. The Six of Pentacles is about the giving, the receiving, the sharing of wealth, being generous, being charitable, making sure those scales of balance even out. There's equity across the board for everybody. The other thing I also read into reciprocity is knowing what you are worth and knowing what you have to offer and what that is worth. And yes, that can be in a financial sense, but it can also be in a sense of your time, your energy, your emotion. Are you receiving back what you are giving out? But there has been a balancing of the scales of reciprocity in the recent past, whether that be financial, your energy, your emotions. The scales of balance have balanced out. There is an equal playing field here. And this is what is bringing you into this Ace of Swords energy. So breakthroughs are going to happen. These new ideas are going to happen for you. Because you've shown great courage, you've shown great resilience, and the universe wants you to keep going. Keep going, Aquarius. The Chariot is in your grounding position this week. And the Chariot is a card that signifies your willpower, your determination. You've got all these great qualities swirling around you this week. Your courage, your willpower, your determination. This is the major action card. This is forward momentum. And it is about you being back in control. You are the driver of this chariot, back in the driver's seat, so to speak, and the sphinxes are pulling you along. So no obstacles, again, are going to stand in your way. I feel like recently, just with all these cards, Aquarius, you've had all these roadblocks to what you wanted to achieve, to what you wanted, or how you wanted to bring success into your life. I think this week, those roadblocks are just going to vanish. This is about charging ahead, major action. Those sphinxes are going to go over, under, around any of those roadblocks, those obstacles that have been standing in your way. And great success is you're going to feel that success and that momentum building by the end of this week. Be gone, roadblocks. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is in your crowning position this week, Aquarius. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot, but for very good reason. The Knight of Pentacles brings the offering of hard work, of being focused, of being routined, of being disciplined. This is how the Knight of Pentacles sees progress and productivity in his life. There's two things going on for me with this Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles can be somebody you know, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, a male or a female. I don't read gender into the cards unless I'm called to do so. So perhaps someone close to you is bringing you this offering, teaching you about being focused, being disciplined, to see progress in your life at the moment. Again, this is like a keep going. This is being, persistent. This is being resilient. This is getting up day after day and putting one foot in front of the other and keep on moving forward. Or the other thing is you are embracing this energy. You have learnt this lesson. You are putting in that hard work. You are putting in that focus and that discipline to make these things in your life a great success at the moment. And then in the outcome position this week, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles can sometimes speak about some financial concerns that are on your mind at the moment. Perhaps you've recently had a financial loss. Perhaps you've lost your job or something like that has happened to you. Very sorry if that is the case. There might just be a very big expense that you hadn't been expected, and you're a bit concerned about how you're going to pay that bill. The other thing about this card, and this is sort of more the vibe I'm picking up, is this Five of Pentacles can sometimes be about an internal mindset and one about lack and limitation in your life. Perhaps you have been through some hard times. You've had all these road blockages. Perhaps the bills were piling up and you did have all these financial concerns on your mind. But that isn't necessarily the case anymore. And you're kind of stuck in this mindset, this survivor mindset that's going on for you. And sometimes our internal dialogue doesn't necessarily reflect the outer conditions. And I have a feeling this is what this is about. So be patient with yourself, as Temperance would ask. Come to this progress, this removal of the roadblocks for you this week in a balanced and moderate approach. Look, you're probably not going to overcome every roadblock this week, but they're certainly coming down as you progress along that path. So remember that with this Five of Pentacles energy. As always, I like to take one final message just to summarise the weekly reads. But if you are resonating with this reading, Aquarius, by all means, please give the video a like. Please feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video so you can join this community, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. Let's get this final message out for you, Aquarius. There it is. You have the gorgeous Dolphin Spirit. It is the number 20, and the message Dolphin Spirit brings is this and that are true. I will let you know what that means. Let us see what the message from Dolphin Spirit this week is about. As the dolphin is both a mammal and a sea creature, so too is Dolphin Spirit, both this and that. Two truths coexist, the story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that the situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting that even enjoying the duality of life. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Aquarius. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.